Mr. Chairman, members, my name is René Lara with the Texas AFL-CIO. I'm here to speak in favor of Representative Ruth Jones McClendon, House Bill 1369. This bill provides employees unpaid time off to meet with a teacher, school counselor, or other school official, or to participate in a school activity such as an award ceremony. It allows full or part-time employees to use existing vacation or other leave time that they have accrued for the purpose of participating in their child's educational development. And furthermore, it provides protection to employees from retaliation of the exercise of rights under this proposed legislation. And I'm speaking to the bill as it was filed. Parental involvement in a child's education is a leading factor in student success in school, and you will hear educators attest to this fact, numerous studies as well. It is a factor as reliable as the sun coming up every morning, according to one Texas AFT official. We hope that everyone who supports the state's accountability system and our testing regime that requires students to perform at appropriate grade level support this legislation because of the critical nature of parental involvement. And lastly, I want to speak to the issue of part-time workers who are provided 4 hours per month of unpaid leave for school-related activities under this bill. More and more employees, especially in the retail sector, have reduced hours of work. They are called part-time employees, but in effect, they work full-time or more than full-time, sometimes 3, as many as 4 jobs at a time. And many of these employees are single mothers who don't have the flexibility to attend their children's school-related activities. We hope that you support parents' ability to help their children do well in school by voting for this bill, and we thank you for listening to our testimony.
Chairman Mohawk. René, good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Is this an issue that comes up quite frequently in your the individuals that you represent, that they need to take time off to go to an educational event?
Well, yes and no. We represent, we include members who are members of labor organizations in the public and private sector. And many of those in the private sector do have contractual agreements that allow them to take time off. Those in the public sector sometimes do as well. Where we see the greatest need is among folks who are not members of labor unions, who are workers, whom we speak for as well.
Because I can see the merits of this bill. Without parental commitment and involvement, all the money in the world that we spend here at the state won't produce a great education. If we don't have parents who say you will go to school, you will obey the teacher, and you will make good grades, there's very little that we can do up here in the state if you don't have parent commitment. So I like what this bill is trying to achieve, what Representative McClendon is trying to achieve. I really admire it. I guess my reading of the bill, it seems that 8 hours in a month seems a little bit high. As someone who regularly goes to his child's educational events, that might be something we want to take a look at. And also, I just want to make sure that the employer would be given supporting documentation that there's a Christmas play or that there's a parent-teacher conference or something like that. But I do really admire what this bill is trying to achieve, because parent commitment is the most, hands down, the most important factor in the successful education of a child.
We thank you for your comments, Representative Bohack. I do know that you are a family man who is involved in your child's education. I think that your background would be very helpful in helping perfect the bill to make it fit reality. One of the things that we also see in the workplace is while we may think of working as a 8 to 5 job situation, there are a lot of workers who work at nights or on weekends who work in the afternoons past 5, and so I think that those factors ought to be taken into consideration as well. But for those people who absolutely cannot attend their children's school-related activities, who can't even meet with their teacher. I think if we really believe in student accountability, we have to help those kids by allowing their parents time off to meet with their school officials. Thank you, sir.